Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Ted's Booze Cellar with me, your most gracious host, Ted. It is currently 4 in the afternoon on the 29th of May, 2021 on this fine, very warm Saturday afternoon. Now, I'm just going to try and see if I can go to a pub to have a couple of beers in a beer garden soon. But in the meantime, I thought I'd start off this afternoon by reviewing another one of the beers from the Brewdog subscription box that I ordered off of Brewdog's website. Again, not sponsored by them. Bloody hell, that was a loud motorbike. But admittedly, I wish I kind of was. So do keep that in mind as I sort of put my critique to good use. Now, this time we're actually going to be looking at a beer that was solely brewed by Brewdog, and that is Lost, a environmentally friendly lager. Now, what's quite interesting about this is Lost is the world's only carbon negative beer. It's brewed with surplus fresh bread. It uses 1/3 less water than the average sort of brewing process, and it's powered by Brewdog's wind turbines. The Lost Forest in the Scottish Highlands is their big reforestation plan to help create a carbon clean planet. Here's to you. By drinking this beer, you are having a positive impact on the planet. So already I'm getting a good impression. Like at the very least, even if this ends up being a bit naff, at least they've got good intentions with it, and they are trying to do something nice with this beer. It's a 4.5% alcohol volume Lost lager, and that's kind of all it says about it. United we stand for a better beer. Yeah, that's all that it says about it. I gotta say though, just as much as the positive, hopeful message on the can, I really like the mixture of colours and design on this can as well. It's like very simple, just like chrome and white and silver. It's really, really simple, but it looks really nice. I've got to say, the design of the can is a good 10 out of 10, I think. But yeah, I don't know how much this one is. I'll have to look it up and post it in the video description when I find out. But anyway, let's have a snifter. Can't really smell anything actually. Hang on, let me pour it into a sampling glass to see if there's any difference. Yeah, it's got a sort of a lagery sort of the standard sort of like gold amber sort of lager sort of look to it, and then the nose. It just smells like a standard, slightly sweet finish lager. Yeah, I mean, it's a 5.5 out of 10 for the smell. There's not really much I can say about it. That's the only thing. It's not particularly bad at all. It's just not particularly noteworthy. That's the grand scheme of things. It does look like a good beer, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I feel hopeful about this, even though there's not really much that's noteworthy about the smell or the look of it so far. But anyway, we'll have a sort of quick palate cleanser of water first. It's a bit frustrating because with episodes like these, like I try to sort of say as much as I can about the drink, but you know, obviously sometimes they don't really explain it that much, or there just isn't that much to say. Not necessarily a bad thing, but that's just the way things are sometimes, I guess. So. And then on to the most important part of the video, which is to see what this tastes like. So, bottoms up. It's very smooth actually. So very mild honeycombish undertone. It's a tiny tint of like very slight bitterness at the finish, with like a very wet texture and a very wet finish. A little bit of fizz, but overall the texture is actually very, very smooth. It's like gold beer taste at the beginning, but then the rest of the through line and the rest of the texture feels more like a sort of traditional lager. Yeah, generally speaking, this is pretty nice. It's not really a lot to say about it. It's not like absolutely blowing me away, but if you're having it on like a hot day like this, chilled, it would really work. And it's a relaxing drink because it's palatable, the texture is smooth, and it's easy to come to terms with. That's the thing. On a day when you just want to relax, you'd probably more likely want something a bit more simpler than this, like this. So I feel like if you're not in the mood, it's probably like a 6. But if you are in the mood, it goes up to, I'd say, probably like a 7.25. Well, it's good. It's just not blowing me away. However, in the right mindset and on like the right day, it could be really, really enjoyable. It's a bit of a situational sort of drink, I guess. But it is very palatable, and I feel like a lot of people could get to terms with this, because this is a really nice lager. And yeah, generally speaking, I think that the enjoyment of it isn't lost on me. Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty terrible. But anyway, I think this is definitely worth trying. I think this is one of Brewdog's better drinks, actually. It's more consistently enjoyable than some of the other beers they've made. But yeah, generally, I really like this. So yeah. Cheers, Brewdog, well done. But yeah, if you guys like this video, leave a like, share and subscribe. Oh dear me. If you have any suggestions for future episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you want to check out anything else I do online, I'll leave the links to all that stuff in the video description down below later. But, as always, have fun, stay safe or whatever you're doing, don't do anything I wouldn't do, wash your hands, take a mask with you to the shops, drink responsibly, know your limits, and I'll see you guys at the bar next time on Ted's Booze Cellar. Bye-bye for now.